You hear me? We good?
Yeah, we good. We good. We are live, bro. We're live. We're ready and rolling. Hey, what up, fellas? What up, ladies? What up, everybody out there in the podcast TV world, man? Welcome to the show. You all are now on with Talking with KPG.
Yes,
I'm your
sir.
boy G. That's my other co-host Prince, and we got Corey coming on in just a second. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for rocking with us and following and actually taking the time out of your day, man, to see us and to be on the show with us, man. Remember, we want you all to tune in, chat, join in the conversation. Y'all see everything on Facebook, all the comments, man. We like to respond to all the comments that are on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. So we thank y'all. We thank y'all. We thank y'all. We love y'all. And we have first two viewers of the night, man. Chuck and Brandon Buchanan are on already. What's up, bros?
What's up, bros?
I look sideways, don't I? I'm trying to get this thing straight.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything good
Yes,
with you,
sir.
Prince?
Everything good, man. Everything good. The thing that had on my mind, man, is I was wondering. We talked about this. We Lakers pulled off a game the other night, and they're still predicting us to maybe be seventh or eighth when it's all over with. And I see Corey there. About time, so folks. But listen, Corey,
What's happening?
nothing much happened, dog. What I was saying to G, I had a quick question for him. Lakers did pull a game off, and then we happen to still be in fourth. And what I was going to ask G is, does he think that at the end of it all, before LeBron and AD comes back, will we be in the seventh, eighth, or ninth seed with the play-in?
No, I don't think we're going to fall down that far. I think we have enough, and now with the addition of Andre Drummond, I think our chances of staying either the same or moving up will be will be at a higher level for us. I think the Andre Drummond pickup is great. I think bringing him in brings in another scorer, another defender that we need because Marc Gasol is not doing the job down there. But it also brings us rebounding.
Okay.
The guy averaging a double double right now for the season at 17 and almost 14 rebounds a game. So bringing in Andre Drummond, man, definitely is going to help while LeBron and AD are out.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Corey! I won't talk Lakers with you because I know you're a Hawks fan, so you really don't care anyway.
Turn
But
your mic
what
off,
do you think,
Corey. Your
Corey?
mic, you muted. You muted. You
You
muted.
muted, Corey. Can't hear you. We can't. We can't hear you. It's that shirt. That's the shirt that's causing it.
You got it. There you
Can you
go.
hear me?
There we go.
My bad.
There you go.
I
There
heard
you
what y'all
go.
said. Look, it's Drummond. What's up, fellas? My bad. My bad. Excuse me.
You good?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Is Drummond a starter or is he coming off the bench?
I think Drummond's going to be a starter.
No,
Absolutely.
no. So, but
No.
his first game was off the bench, right?
Well, he hasn't played his first game, but I think he will come in before Marcus Gasol now, man.
He's
I
gonna come
think
in.
I think you should bring Marcus Gasol off the bench.
He gonna
Okay.
be so Drummond is coming in to fill the 4 spot.
Five.
Five.
Who gonna? I thought Anthony Davis was your 4. I mean, was your 5?
Nah, and AD's the 4.
He's a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So Drummond is your natural center at that point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask y'all a question. Cause I know we're going into this, and I was going to cover this thing where when I call rest haven players. Lakers, y'all Nets, y'all doing the same thing. It seems like everybody's y'all they're gravitating to the north and south pole. I'm just asking. You
Oh
know,
my
No,
What is it
no
with
other team
Rest
can get
Haven?
Drummond.
What is it
No
with
other.
this Rest Haven, dog? You said the same thing about the Cowboys. Now you said it about the Lakers. You in this Rest Haven.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm saying nobody else could pick him up. Nobody else got a call. I don't even think y'all made the phone call. I'm going to Lakers. Lakers. Why?
Well, it's the relationship. It's the relationship that Drummond already had with, I believe, it's AD. He had a relationship with AD already, so
Yeah.
he was already in talks with coming there. But
What?
you only want to go to a team, especially when you haven't won. You want to go to a team that has a chance to win.
Yes, sir. Tell him
You don't really
again.
want to
Tell him
go.
again.
You really don't want to go anywhere else. A lot of other teams have gotten better in this since the trade deadline. Now you see that the Denver Nuggets picked up Aaron Gordon.
Yes.
Which
They did.
which makes them better. Which makes them better, I believe. As you see, Utah.
Hey, G, you see him flinching. That means he starts flinching like that. That means he don't agree. But I see through that. He knows Denver got
How they
better.
call it? What they call it? The splash in the pan effect. You know, we know that Drummond is going to splash the pan. You know, that water going to drip because you know you're going down there, you playing with AD, LeBron. I mean, come on, man. What I'm saying is, you know, Drummond could have gone somewhere where he's going to really be needed. He's not going to do 20 and 20. You know, he's not going to do 20 and 10. Or he's not going to be that big double because you got to share the ball more. You know, I think they're going to use him till they get healthy, and then he's going to sit down like the rest of them and watch the show.
No. He's there to pick up the offense right now. And then once AD comes in, I think Marcus Gasol is the one that Marcus Gasol is the one that has to be worried because if Drummond plays better than him, he might be coming in last. He might not be on the second rotation. I mean, AD is gonna be in this spot. Nobody's gonna take AD's spot. Period. But if Drummond plays better than Gasol, then what's happening to have Drummond and AD in there at the same time with LeBron?
Yeah.
I mean, how is that going to manifest itself?
I'm just giving my opinion on how I feel. Everybody gravitates towards, like you said, like I always say, this is rest haven. You know, Drummond was good enough to be picked up, and he wanted a chance to win. He wants a chance to win, and I'm just sometimes it's not fair. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So with that being said, what do you think about LaMarcus Aldridge going to the Brooklyn Nets? So it looks like, and to me, and my second question to that is, what do you think about the resemblance of the 03 Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets now? So the 03 Lakers, we had Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
Yep. Tell them. Y'all didn't know.
But
they were the original Rest Haven.
They were all a little older. You know, Karl Malone was a little older. Gary Payton was a little older.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing in the finals against the Detroit Pistons.
Say what you want to say, G. They're stacking the team. Tell them. Just say it. They're trying to stack the team in Brooklyn. That's
exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to stack the team.
You're doing it too.
How are we trying to stack the team, man? Come on, man. How we trying to stack the team?
Drummond, y'all picked up Drummond. Y'all don't need Drummond. Y'all don't need Drummond. Y'all listen. When y'all got AD and LeBron, y'all still at max, performance. Y'all at max power when y'all got LeBron and AD. Where does he fit in? Coming off the bench, maybe, but at the same time, y'all picked him up because y'all panicked. Y'all panicked right now because you guys are hurt. There was no reason for Drummond. The Hawks could have used him.
That's the underlying problem right there. That's where it is right there. See, I'm glad we got that off his chest. I'm glad we got it because Rondo did not work out. Now, who said that first? Rondo was not going to work out.
You know what? I like Sweet Lou. I like Sweet Lou. You know what I mean? I like Sweet Lou.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
He said Lemon Pepper Lou. Okay.
Lemon Pepper Lou. That's right.
What I'm saying to you is Rondo, he's back in LA. You know, he's back in y'all same building, right? Y'all share the building with them, right? So what I'm saying to you is, you're right. No, the Lakers is one of
with us.
Yes, thank you, G. Thank you.
We let them use that once in a while.
We let them borrow it every now and then. Y'all play y'all game. There you go. Make sure you keep it clean. Make sure you keep it clean.
That's bad. Look, that's bad when you got to share with your little brother anyway. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my room. but I'm just saying the Lakers are doing the same thing that the New Jersey Nets are doing. The Nets are just doing it a little bit harder than y'all because they know if it goes that way, you know, the set between the 76ers, somebody got to see the Lakers in the West, right? You know, so y'all doing the same thing. Y'all just got a trump card. Y'all picked up another big guy because y'all big guys are hurt right now. Y'all did the same thing.
No, we didn't. We picked up one player. How many players had the Nets picked up?
They picked up Blake Griffin too.
What, 3?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying this is okay. What y'all? It's gonna be if the Lakers. I mean, if it goes this way, if you know, because I know y'all want to see the Lakers there. This is going to be a reunion for all-star players in the finals. That's what it's going to be, an all-star game in the finals. If y'all end up playing, you know, let's say if y'all end up playing the Nets, it's going to be another all-star game. That's all it's going to be. No. Guys stacked the deck to try to go in and win the championship.
Go ahead, G. I'm gonna let you get that one, G. Go ahead.
So do you think this does it put a asterisk against Kevin Durant that he has to build, because they're building this super team, this so-called super team, to beat LeBron James.
Yeah.
So Kevin Durant joined a already powerful Golden State team to win a already championship team, and now he goes to Brooklyn and he brings in all this high caliber, or at one time all-star caliber players to come beat LeBron. Do you think this is a asterisk on his legacy?
No, I don't think so, because I think I'm not sure, but I think it's just the team that's trying to build this up. I think the team is trying to say, okay, I don't think they're thinking about the Lakers, and they're also thinking about the Sixers at the same time. Getting past Embiid and getting past Howard, because Howard played great the other night, and you couldn't take that from him. He was a dominant force in that game they won. I mean, but they don't have a strong enough team to be, because you still got to remember, those are both powerful centers. The center, I mean, I know everybody wants to shoot threes, and we got away from the old school in out. You know how it used to be, G, in out. But they've gotten away from that for so much, so everybody wants to shoot threes. But when it comes down to old school basketball, Dwight Howard is the ultimate old school, because if y'all remember when we were still playing the center lead and everything, he was dominant. Who we
talking about? LG? We talking about LGBT?
Dwight Howard was dominant. Yeah, you can't say when he won a slam dunk contest and he had that Superman cape on and he was in Orlando, he was dominant.
Supergirl.
But then when Steph Curry came into the league, that all changed.
Talking about Supergirl? Supergirl. Okay. Talking about Supergirl.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a different league.
Come on, there. Listen, man. I know you ain't just bring up crotch grabber. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Seriously.
Come on, man. But I'm just my point is that it was a center dominant at one time, but now it's not. So if you can't shoot a three as a center, you're pretty much obsolete. That's what it is. You and your orange pillow.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, let's be real.
I think that move that the Lakers made for Drummond, I think that move was not to beat the Nets. Honestly, I think it was to deal with the Sixers. I think the way Embiid abused us when we played him, I think we didn't have an answer. I think Drummond is more for Embiid than for DeAndre Jordan and Dwight, and I don't even know who their backup is. So I don't really think it's for the Nets. You know what I mean?
So AD can't handle Embiid?
No. Embiid is too strong for him down low. And AD doesn't like that contact. AD wants to use, he wants to finesse you and beat you that way. He don't want to guard you down low. So I definitely don't.
Gotcha.
So
well, I don't. I'm still trying to figure out where that transition for DeWanna Howard came from. I'm trying to figure that out.
You can see as you don't understand the technicalities of a center, so you wouldn't understand that. See, I know that. I play center. Okay. See, I know when it comes to be a good center and how to shoot and go. See, it's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay. You said assist. I thought you meant like assist, like a sister.
Go ahead, G. I ain't paying him no attention. Go ahead.
Because that's what that dude is. Sister.
I ain't paying no attention.
So y'all touched on the trade between Lemon Pepper Lou and Rajon Rondo.
Yes, sir.
Who do y'all think got the best deal out of that one? The Hawks.
Well, let's let our Hawks GM talk about that first.
Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of time here. I do feel like Sweet Lou is gonna come back. That kind of, ain't gonna lie to you, he's always been a good six man. He's always been a good guy to come off the bench and give your team a spark. Right now, we're where we want it to be. We want to be in that 4 or 5 spot, and that's where we are right now. Lou has a lot of playoff experience. He's been in Atlanta before, and at the same time, we like Rondo in the beginning. I like the pick. It just, like you said, he just didn't splash in the pan. He was hurt, but then at the same time, that leadership that you wanted, because it was supposed to be for the playoffs. We got Rondo for later on. Lou don't have a problem getting hurt, but at the same time, he's one of those guys that can go down to that 48-minute marker. I get hurt, but I'm saying he does his role coming off the bench. He ain't been hurt as much as Rondo has, but I like him coming back home and running that second team to come in to keep you going in the playoffs. I think that was good, man. I'm glad we got him. Welcome home, man. Welcome home, Big Lou.
Okay, so my question to you, Hawks fan, is okay. So, how do you think? Because you right now, you guys are projected for the playoffs. We agree on that, fellas, right? Hawks are projected for the playoffs, right? Okay, so how do you think he's going to show up? Do you think he's going to have a better finish of the regular season, or do you think he's going to have a better playoff?
What's wrong with you, boy?
Boy, I hear good shots, dog. What?
I'm saying, you talk about Lemon Pepper Lou, but if I remember, he froze in the bubble. And who came out in the bubble? 2 different people. So you're giving Lemon Pepper Lou all this praise. So how do you think he's gonna do in the playoffs?
That was Doc Rivers' fault. That was Doc's fault. That was Matt. Don't blame him. Don't blame Sweet Lou. That was Doc Rivers. That's why they got rid of him.
Stop dancing. Answer the question. Stop dancing. Who's gonna do? Is he gonna be better for the rest of the regular season, or do you think he's gonna be better in the playoffs?
There's a reason why Lou Williams is not a starter. He comes off the bench for a spark. At the same time, he comes in and he plays deep into the late minutes of the game to make sure that how they said that level continues. The level of play continues.
Okay.
I always looked at him the same way when he was on the Hawks. When he was on what's your boy name that also came? He went to New York, played for the Hawks a little bit. He was also their 6th man of the year about 6 times in a row. He played for the Crawford. He's the same caliber guy. Jamal got they only good for about maybe I don't know in about 15 good minutes. You're gonna get out that guy, and it's best to get him towards the end of the game. He's not a starter, but he's a role player. That's what we need for these Hawks. But we right where we need to be. So that's why I feel like that wasn't a bad trade or bad pickup by the trade deadline. We wanted the winners. We're not a loser.
Okay.
On the trade deadline, I think we won. I think we did all right. What did Rondo? Okay, I guess I got it to answer your question. Rondo didn't do enough for us to say, "Dang, we let Rondo go." Because remember, we predicted Rondo to be the leader of that squad. So
I agree. I totally agree.
So with that being said, we didn't lose out. We're just hoping that Lou Williams can be the same Lou of old coming off the bench. So I'm thinking, I think he'll be all right, man.
G, what's your thoughts on that?
So do you? I think the Hawks got the better deal out of it all. I think bringing Sweet Lou in, Lemon Pepper Lou, I think it brings him closer to, Magic City. That's where he's happy at.
Okay.
I think it helps that bench scoring that they kind of lack in. I think it helps him out with that.
Yeah.
And then he's a great team player. And he's a leader, but he leads by example, he's not really
Okay.
boisterous. Like, I mean, he's not vocal like that.
Okay.
He'll talk to you in a way that I guess you feel like you're not being jumped on. And that may have been the
Yeah,
issue with
that's
Rondo.
good. That's a good take. That's a good
Because
take.
Rondo's kind of like in your face. He's gonna he's gonna be very vocal. He's gonna get in your face and tell you what you're not doing, and maybe
That's
the
pressure, G.
young bucks of the Hawks just couldn't deal with it.
Right,
Okay.
right, right.
I get it. I
And
get it.
you know,
I get it.
and
I get it.
I worry about the Clippers now.
Okay. Why is
Can they
that?
deal with
Elaborate
that?
on that.
Because they have very um they don't have very strong personalities, and they
Okay.
can't take a lot of people talking bad about or talking to them in a different kind of way, or calling them out. Paul George is a little sensitive. They get a little sensitive over there. So
Yeah.
will they be able to take that leadership that he brings?
And I think
Okay.
I remember hearing, like Rondo, he kind of he was inducted into some old school with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce,
Yeah.
Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Them boys didn't, they wore him out. He was pledging when he was on that team, and he kept that same mentality throughout his play, as a pro. And he brings that to any squad he's gonna be on. Like you said, he's not gonna let you loose on it because that's what he was taught. He was on a
Yeah.
championship squad his freshman year or his rookie year. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Perkins was in his face. They said Perkins stayed in that dude's face. So
Yeah.
just to get his mind right, and Perk don't, he don't step down for nobody either. So I remember them like basically they willed that dude to be the point guard that he is today. Because they saw the talent. He just had to, get it up here mentally. And so I've seen him get in the other guards' heads. So, I think that's what I remember hearing that about old Rondo.
It's funny, man. A little story. Kevin Garnett, before he came, when they was trying to get him to come to Boston, they were, telling them what they had, the team they had, and he was telling Danny Ainge, he said, man, I like what y'all got, man, but I don't want y'all to get rid of the little African boy. I want the little African boy to play with me. He's talking about Rondo.
And Rondo ain't African.
Boy.
All right, fellas. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Okay. Now, I hear what you're saying. So, in other words, you think Rondo going to the Clippers is going to have the same effect that Kobe had on Dwight Howard when he came? That's what y'all think.
That was a negative, though, wasn't it? That wasn't no good. Kobe
No,
didn't like him.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a negative. I think he was too sensitive. He was too sensitive. And Rondo and Kobe are the same type of. They come from the same cloth, so they gonna get in your face. They gonna tell you, they ain't gonna miss no words. They're not gonna hold anything back. They gonna tell you how they feel. So absolutely, I think it's gonna be the same way. I think Paul George is sensitive, man. He's sensitive. He can't take a lot of criticism. You talk bad to me, man, I might go in the corner and just cuddle up, man. So
I done seen Kobe call players, small, a little kitty. We're gonna use the other word in the game. You in the game. That. I mean, I know Rondo that guy, but. And I know Kawhi Leonard is soft spoken. He play hard, but he's soft spoken. Man, I hope it don't kill the chemistry of that team. But now I'll say this here, and I'm gonna ask y'all if I'm going in the right spot here. Rondo brings a small piece of the blueprint to figure out what the Lakers is about.
Yeah.
That you think that may be the catalyst to get y'all get them through the West.
he's not
No, sir,
a
that's
big
going
enough
too far
player.
right now. That's going a little bit too far, sir. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
two steps back on that one.
he's not a big enough player to
Exactly.
disrupt what's
Exactly.
going on with the Lakers.
Exactly.
You don't think
Exactly.
he could tell them a secret or two about LeBron? You know, maybe AD.
LeBron been in the league 17, 16 years. What secret can you tell that nobody else knows?
Exactly.
The
It's,
problem.
it's not like a secret.
It
It's
sounds
not like
good
a
when you say
secret.
it. It sounds
It's
good
not
when you
like a
say it, but
secret.
when you go out there and try to do it, it's different.
It's not like a secret.
Yeah.
It's not like a secret.
Yeah.
Y'all so arrogant. Y'all so arrogant. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. There's never a doubt in my mind. There's nothing. Come on.
Come on, man.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
we just saying.
Hey, you know, when there's greatness, that's greatness, man. You gotta let them. You gotta appreciate it. Oh, why it's here. You know, you don't get to see this often, man. So appreciate why it's here. So let's move on, man. Y'all good with moving on to the next topic?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Sit it.
Everybody good with that? All right. Let's welcome some more people to the show. We have James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, and Daryl Dupree. Welcome to the show, fam. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, baby. The next topic, man, that I guess we can jump into is the Elite Eight, man. The Elite Eight is the Sweet 16 is almost over, but the number one seeds are still out there. Gonzaga.
Yes, sir. Hey, did you check my bracket lately? Did you check my bracket lately?
I haven't
checked my bracket lately.
But I know you in there still. Look, and it is kind of and James Littlejohn is saying, "Give me my money." He must be in first place.
He up there.
His money.
He was asking for. He asked me for it at the job. Hey man, what my shit? It ain't over.
Yeah. Last time I looked, Larry Kennedy was in first place, and I think he was in first place by like 5 points. Like he was killing everybody.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah. So he picked a lot of good players, but I mean good teams. So you got Baylor still in there. You got Gonzaga, Oregon State, Arkansas, Houston, and it looks like UCLA
is putting a
hurting on Alabama. Putting a hurting on Alabama, boy. Putting a hurting on Alabama.
Then you have USC and Oregon tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Can we talk about the elephant in the room? Can we talk about the elephant in the room real quick?
Look, allow me, Prince. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you guys to a battle that started a few weeks ago between my co-host here, Prince, and my man G. I'm gonna just get it started for y'all, and I want y'all to listen to the fire that's about to kick in. My man, let me paint a picture for you. My man G is a Florida State heavy fan, and then on the left, I got my man. He's a heavy Michigan fan, and there was a battle that happened today, and somebody got smacked in the mouth. I'm gonna leave it to
in the mouth. In the mouth. Let me tell you something. You know what's so ironic about this? Because Florida State was on a run, and Florida State predicted to win the whole thing, and Michigan was just in its back burner. They lost. Florida State spanked them in the regular season. Just spanked them in the regular season, dog. It was no discussion. They can't make it. They can't do it. And guess what happened today, people? Guess what happened today? Michigan showed up and showed out. My thing is this. Defense wins championships. We won by defense today, G. Now let me ask you this question. I'm serious about this. Like football, any given night, a team can be beat. A team can overcome. But what was the biggest thing, the biggest reason that you thought Florida State didn't make a game of it today? What did you see? As a coach and as a former player, what did you see that Florida State did not do in order to make this a game?
What we didn't do?
Yeah.
Well, today we didn't make shots. We didn't defend, and we had no answer for y'all big man. We had absolutely no answer for him. It was that I have never in Leonard Hamilton's era seen FSU look that discombobulated.
You got
so
it. Go
like
ahead.
They did today.
So like your word.
Yeah, That's a lot. That's a big word. That was a big word.
So like,
Look, I had wrote it down. And they still had me. It still had me.
Go ahead.
We played a lot of 1-on-1. Y'all hit us in the mouth and we didn't know how to react. And that was the first time I've seen us play like that. Y'all hit us in the mouth, man, and we just started going 1-on-1. And we played right into you all's hands. Juwan Howard, man, had a great game plan. Great game plan. Everything we threw at him, he had an answer for it. I think we were just outcoached today, man. We was outplayed. I thought our Florida State team was young. We got a couple, seniors out there, but we running the team. We had a young point guard and Scotty Barnes, a phenomenal player, 6'7" guard.
Phenomenal. Yeah. I agree.
From the Knight Riders elite basketball AAU team, so he's been on the big stage for all his basketball career, man. So he used to it, but it was a little much, man. Michigan played outstanding. Like I told y'all, man, Michigan looked like a championship team today.
I got against the stat for y'all. I was looking at the shot chart between both teams. The 3-point. This is just my opinion. They were showing the shot chart. Florida State took 27 threes, and they only make 6 of them. All right. So Michigan, they took 10, and they took 3 out of 10. But every shot that they took was inside the paint. Well, not every shot, but they won inside. They beat inside. Like I said, they focused on defense, but they didn't live or die by the 3. I think after a while, Florida State got behind, and then they started to panic a little bit. Then they started shooting trays. Everything from that corner, they were shooting, but they were missing. But that's what they normally do. They'll pick up the game, and they start shooting the trade. But the defense kept them from making shots. So when I saw that shot chart, that showed me what, like you said, Juwan Howard put up a good thing where he said, "Listen, man, we shooting everything in the bottom, 22-footer. I don't need 30-footers. Give me some guaranteed shooting." So that was a key to me when I saw that that shot selection or that shot chart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's spot on by both of you, and I appreciate the how you guys really watched the game today, because a lot of people, they watch the game and look at the score and they see that, okay, well, they scored more than them. No, it was the fact that defense dictated this game. It's the fact that Florida State, people, don't get me wrong, has a great team. They got great scorers. They got athletes on that team up and down the roster. But when you put defense on somebody and keep them from going to where they want to go, as a basketball player, it's just unstoppable. I mean, and they came through. It's not like Florida State didn't have they have a great coach. But when the defense smothers you so much and you just get like G said, discombobulated, then you can't react and play your game set in your mindset. It was a great game, and and I don't take nothing away from Florida State, because just to get to where they were, they had to beat a lot of good teams. So you can never take anything away from. Everybody plays hard. Everybody, me and G clowning around a lot, but I respect Florida State as a team. As players that fought their ass off to get to where they were, but they just got beat by a better game plan. Sometimes the game plan will show where you're lacking at, and the game plan Juwan Howard came in with show them, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna stick with, and it came down to coaching. And people don't say, okay, it's the players. Sometimes it comes down to coaching. Sometimes it comes to the game plan, and that's what it did today. So, my bad, G. I'm not a gloating person. It was a good game. The team did good, and so
no, they did. No, they didn't do good.
No, they did.
They did.
I appreciate you trying to be humble, but no, we didn't play well at all.
58 points. They do 58 points. I've seen them do 58 points in a half. They didn't do well today.
No, we didn't do well at all. And
I tried. I did.
No virtual hug.
Florida State is normally the big team. You know, we're normally the big
Yeah.
team. We didn't
Yeah.
look big against Michigan. Michigan, it looked like every player they had was towering over our players, dog.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Hey, look.
I don't know what happened. We're normally the biggest team out there.
And look, they made 58 points. Now I'll give it. I had to go look at least. I say 8 of them points. So I go 10. That's the 4 quarter points where it didn't even matter. You know?
Oh, no, that was in the last 33 seconds. We put up 10 points in the last 33 seconds, dog.
Right.
It was
that ain't what Florida. Yeah, that ain't what Florida State did. So that was it to say it was good game. No, it wasn't. No one. That ain't what they do. So, yeah.
But let's not get it twisted though. I told y'all the best team I thought in the league was Gonzaga, and I think they still are, man. Gonzaga looked like it's just coming easy to them, man. They have so much talent on that squad from top to bottom. It's gonna be tough to beat them, man. And they are winning by 20, 30 a game. But they've been doing it all year.
Yeah.
They tough, man. Gonzaga's tough.
And they let off the gas in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Sitting people down. Yeah.
Yeah. But also the guard play of Baylor might cause some teams some problems. That Mitchell
That is tough.
is tough, man. I mean, he guards you 94 feet. He's in your grill. He's making it hard for you to run your offense.
That is tough.
That but him and Butler, and then you got the young buck from Duluth coming off the bench. They have a guard, not a tandem because they got 3 of them that can control a game. So Baylor is actually another team that people need to look out for too, man. But this is actually going to be 8 great teams.
It's a great tournament, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a great tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, and Prince was saying this from the beginning of the tournament, man. This is going to be one of the greatest tournaments that we've seen in a long time, and the amount of talent that's out there is really getting down to it, man. Really getting down to it.
Before we change topics real quick, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Can we give the girls some love?
That's what I'm about to go to right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. The women's Elite 8. You got Stanford, South Carolina, UConn, Baylor, Indiana, Arizona, and then there's 2 more that need to come in. They haven't played yet, though.
Yeah, no, they're playing now. Maryland and Texas.
Yeah, Maryland and Texas. Who do you have winning that one?
Maryland's a dominant. But you know what I got winning national title?
UConn.
Baylor.
Okay,
Not UConn. Baylor, boy. Baylor, boy. Baylor.
You know who I had, right?
Who?
You had
South Carolina.
Oh, they gone, right?
No.
No.
Oh no, they're not going.
No, they're still in it. They played. They won. Yeah,
South Carolina earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they be.
I'll be straight with you. I hadn't been watching too much of the girls play. I know they've been hooping. You know, I've been watching some highlights, but I'm going with Uriama. You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
No,
get
boy. Let me tell you.
Back to the court. Because he's been out with COVID, but they've been playing for that dude, man. That's their feel good story. They've been playing for that guy to make sure that he's back for that Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay. Corey.
Listen
to me. The Baylor girls are built like beasts, bro. The Baylor girls are.
Hey, they almost lost.
Right. They beat Michigan. They beat my girls Michigan, but they put up a tight fight. I'm not getting my girls Michigan was out there. They almost had it, but when it comes down to it, the height, the ability, the guard play, Baylor is tough, and they're gonna beat UConn. They go. I put it on it. Whatever. They're gonna beat UConn Monday night. They're gonna win national championship.
Hey,
so,
let's go. Let's get it. You know,
So
like when a girl play.
Lil John told me to tell you, man, South Carolina beat down Georgia Tech.
Corey. Yeah, they did. They did, Corey. They did, Corey. Corey, hey, Corey. You know, no hard feelings, dog. Georgia just ain't getting it this time, bro. It's just not their year, bro. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to be remorseful. It's okay. Either one. Hey, they're not even in it no more.
They were never in it. Listen, right. I get it, man. I get it. There's some haters out there. Lil John, listen, he been a hater.
Lil John.
He loved that South Carolina in something and some girls playing, you know, good.
Oh,
good
Lil John, South Carolina fan. Oh, I didn't know Lil John, South Carolina.
Anything South Carolina, he's rolling with, dog. And especially if they from Spartanburg.
Really?
Spartanburg.
That's Lil John, huh?
Yeah, they just got a Walmart. Yeah, they just got a Walmart. They got the small Walmart.
So ask Lil John, what do you think the Gamecocks are going to improve next season? Because I don't see them doing much. You ask them that when you get to work.
They don't do nothing in the SEC. They do a little something, but it's come on, man. South Carolina and SEC, they never do a thing. They got to worry about teams like Georgia.
So let me my boy Lil John sent me this on I think Tuesday or Wednesday, man. Let me play this for you all. This is what I had to hear from Lil John. This is one of his boys, Jimmy Lee from Zone 8.
Jimmy Lee sounds like somebody from South Carolina.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has a lot of that strength history in it, and it'll be something that will last, I think, for 100 years. Brett says it's a $156 million project.
What we listen to in the forum?
Okay. Is he hiding from the FBI because his voice is muffled? Is he on the run?
I'm hearing an informant talking to the police. Spartanburg.
Oh my God, Corey. Stop it, man.
Hey, man.
So that's my dog Snippy, man. So he rocked with anything Spartanburg, man. And that was
they just got a Walmart.
Yeah, that was Jimmy Lee from Spartanburg.
Oh, that's the rapper name, Jimmy Lee. Oh, that's his name.
Jimmy Lee.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that one of his famous?
He said Jimmy Lee made it, man. Jimmy Lee made it.
No, he didn't. Had you heard it before?
No.
He didn't make it. He made it in Spartanburg. That way he made it.
Hey, that's on YouTube and Apple Music now, dog. That boy, I think he signed with Sony. And honestly,
I'm in the wrong business. Man.
Hey, honestly, dog, I was actually jamming to it when he.
Were you?
Were you? Really?
Spartanburg.
Hey, G, send it to me, man. Send it to me.
Oh, God. Oh my God. Are we really doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now? Are we really doing this right now, dog? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Corey. I'm down here. What you gotta say?
Man, listen. I'm just saying. That sounded like it was an informant talking to a police officer. Spartanburg. Hey man, somebody stole a hamburger from the DQ from the Dairy Queen. Man, go ahead out there. Get out of here with all that. Look, Lil John, the only one who got that record.
Oh, that is hilarious. All right, so let's jump into this football, bro. Let's jump into this football.
Bet.
We had some not trades, but some people get picked up some free agents. The Cowboys picked up three safeties over this past week. One from Detroit and two from Atlanta. So we picked up Kurtz from Detroit, and we picked up Keanu Neal.
Yeah.
And I can't pronounce his first name. Something KZ from the Falcons.
Devontae Casey.
Devontae KZ. There we go. So the Cowboys are building their defense now. Should we really go for a defensive player at number 10 now, since we kind of bulked up our defense?
Have we had? Okay, I see what you're saying. Now, who that they picked up do you think will be the biggest impact? Were the superstar impacts or just role player impacts?
I think Keanu Neal is going to be a difference maker on our team. I think Keanu Neal is a 60 to 70, 80 tackle a year player. I think he knows the system. I think he's going to be around the ball a lot, and I think he's going to make a lot of plays for the Cowboys. KZ, okay. I like KZ. I just haven't seen enough of KZ to really give a good take on him. But I think our defense is going to be a lot better with the addition of Neal there.
Okay.
Tell me something about KZ, Corey. This is
he hurt a lot. He didn't make us any better. I don't want to dog out old Falcons players that I used to cut for, but I'll say this here, but y'all picked up some. Okay, let me be fair. All right, I'll be fair. Like I said, with us, we didn't get the Dan Quinn that y'all got. This guy's finna focus on defense like he did with the Legion of Boom. You know what I'm saying? He knows these guys' potential or whatever. And like I said, with Devontae, I think he signed a 1-year deal. Keanu Neal signed a 1-year max deal. So it's just, I want to see what y'all can do this year. If you play well, you got incentives to kind of come back. But hopefully he can pull their potential out. If he just focused strictly on defense like he did in Seattle, y'all got some guys that's going to try. But I think, let me change that. I hope that y'all get the same guys that we had, which was nothing. Y'all got to play us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some trash that we had last year. So let me start to get real with it. Y'all ain't got nobody because we didn't have nobody. Y'all just picked up some stepchildren that we don't want anymore. Y'all can have them. Y'all ain't.
I knew that I was waiting for that to come out. I was waiting for that to come out. G, this has been my stance, G. If we're just gonna get role players that are all right to average, then we need to pick a dominant defensive player with the 10th pick. That's what I feel we need to do. We need to pick a game changer. If these guys are not going to be game changers, then they're just added role players that can help us. We need to pick a game changer with that 10th pick. Seriously, there's a bunch of them out there, bro.
Like a tight end?
We need to go. I'm not gonna go there with tight end because me and G almost had a fall out of that tight end thing. But no, actually, I changed my mind about that because
what you got?
Okay, because I think right now,
kicker.
No. I think since the 49ers trade up to that 3rd round pick from the Dolphins, and the Dolphins got that 6th pick, they need to take picks from Florida, add to their squad to help out your boy from the Dolphins. I think they need to get him. I think he would be he'd be a great asset to the Dolphins. I mean, think about it. He's gonna help Tua out. He's already one of the best athletes in there. I think, and I changed my mind on that. I think that the Dolphins should get Pitts tied in for Florida for the 6th pick to help Tua out. They're gonna keep him. You gotta put weapons around him.
What? You don't want the tight end no more? What's going on?
Nah, man, we good. I realize we cannot add. You cannot add to something that's already going to be perfect. As long as Dak's out there throwing the ball, we good.
Man, don't do that, man.
There we
That's
go.
a trash
That's
answer.
That's it, dog. It's not. It's a serious thing about it, dog.
Certain
Sometimes the distance doesn't help.
Yeah, Certain is who we need to go for, man. Certain is who we need to go
Yeah.
for. We've built up the back end of our defense. We're actually going after Reed from Seattle right now for a D tackle. So we pick him up. You get Certain. You got Certain on one side, Diggs on another, and J. Lou at the slot, and then you bring in Anthony Brown whenever, and then you have Keanu Neal and Wilson in the back, or Keanu Neal and KZ and Wilson. We're playing nickel, so it's gonna be we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right.
So y'all building the defense up.
Oh, definitely build the defense up.
See, G,
before
you
the
know what the
draft.
problem. G, you know what the problem is with Cowboy haters? They know we have the potential. We have the offense, but they know in their core. We put a defense together to stop somebody. It's game over, bro.
It's over.
I don't know.
That's what they hate on it. It's game over, bro.
What y'all gonna
It's game
do?
over.
Y'all still got a hole in the quarterback position.
How?
So Chuck says we should really go undefeated. Chuck says, no, Chuck, we won't go undefeated, but we might give you 13-3.
13-3. I can deal with that.
13-3. So
What?
that's what
9-6? 9-6? Really? Really? Really, Corey? You gonna go there?
You want me to say 8-8? Well, 8-8.
We need to mute him again.
I don't like y'all team. I don't like y'all team. I don't like how y'all are rest haven. Y'all pick up, like you said, y'all picking up our old Falcons guys. And if y'all do end up better, that means that y'all got better because of a Falcon player. Good.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Y'all will look. That's probably the only way y'all get a win by choosing on the people that left.
Y'all picking up our look. Y'all picking up our sloppy drops and seconds and firings. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't dig in our trash can for the people that we fired and we dropped.
Hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
There you go. Tell him again, Jake. Tell him again.
So Prince touched on that Miami trading their third pick to the San Francisco 49ers. And
Yes,
the
sir.
49ers are now at the third pick. And then they ended up trading their 12th pick, Miami, to Philadelphia for Philadelphia's 6th pick. So Philly ended up getting a 5th, the 5th and a 12th. No, I'm sorry. Ended up getting a 12th and a 4th, and then a 1st in the 2022. For the number 6 pick. So the Dolphins jumped back in there. But the Dolphins received like 3 first-round picks from the 49ers. So
yes, they
they're
did.
not missing anything.
No, not a thing.
No. So, but I think that was good for Miami, man. I think Miami now has like 2 picks in the like top 20. So they can go and they can get maybe, if they don't go after the tight end, because Mike Franklin says they already have a good tight end, they can go after a lineman, or they can go after the Smith from Alabama, the receiver. Because it's
so what
evident.
What they're saying is my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I was about to say it's evident that they want to keep Tua. That's all.
Tua. There you go. Yeah.
Yes. So go ahead, Corey.
But at the same time, with this move, San Francisco 49ers are letting Jeremy Garoppolo know, hey man, put your house up for sale or put your apartment up for rent, man, because we're going to get Zach Wilson. And I'll be honest with you, man. I watched. It was late night, man. I came in. They replayed that man's his BYU pro day. This dude was making throws like Mahomes. He was throwing, man. This dude was doing sidearm. He was to your right and left and still throws, dude. And after that pro day is when they made those phone calls.
Okay, so you're going BYU. You going BYU.
They saw what they needed to see. Huh?
Okay. You going BYU. I'm going Alabama quarterback for the 49ers. He's more of a pocket presence. He can run the offense that they are. Yeah, from Alabama. Okay. Alabama. He's the better quarterback to fit that type of style.
For the third pick? For the third pick, you think Mac Jones? Wow.
Yeah, he's the better quarterback to fit that. It's all about system. I mean, if you can't, I mean, you can get, because that's the case, they go for a running quarterback or anything, but that's not the system they have in San Francisco. You got to think about the system quarterback that's going to fit in there. Justin Fields ain't going to fit that. Not unless they want to change their whole offense around. So the Alabama quarterback will be perfect. He's seasoned. Nick Saban had him. He can do the job he needs to do. He can go out there. He can keep his composure. He can go downfield. He can go to the slot. He can throw the out route. He can do what he needs to do. And he can take off when he can. I think he'd be perfect for that 49ers offense.
But what we're saying is when
you don't think you can be able to get him in the second round?
I mean, the way the quarterback. I mean, just think about it, fellas. I mean, how many teams are looking for quarterbacks? How many teams in this draft are looking for quarterbacks? There's a abundance of them, bro.
But
it's not like everybody
said. Number 5 or 6 down the list, though.
He's number 5. He's number 5. He's number 5.
You want to pick up a Justin Fields?
And they were talking about.
Or like you said, the Zach Wilson before him.
But all depends on the play caller and the style of the offense. I mean, everybody can't fit in everybody's offense. Think about it, man. Everybody can't fit in everybody's offense. You see history over the NFL all these times with Chad Ochocinco and different people going different places, and they just couldn't fit in the offense. You want somebody that's going to fit in the offense, a player who wants going to run your offense perfectly. I mean, you might. Who has to overpay for an athlete? Corey was saying it earlier today when he texted me. Overpaid. How many people have to overpay for somebody? Overcompensated for somebody that fits in their system? It's no different. I mean, if he can help you win, sometimes you got to overcompensate and overpay for somebody that you feel is going to fit your system perfectly.
But you know what's crazy? They were saying that, analysts, scouts, stuff. They were looking at the Patriots to pick up Big Mac Jones later on in the draft, as their quarterback. But he wasn't expected to ring a bell in that top 5. You know what I mean? I mean, you still, like you said, you in the top 5 picks. Most of the time, you pick the best available guy. And then maybe you could trade, but you're not going to let Justin Fields drop down to 12, or or your boy from BYU. Because like I said, it's gonna be, what is it? Jets got the second pick, correct?
Yes.
So, the first 5 picks are gonna be QB. I say the first 3 picks are gonna be QBs, maybe 4. But I just didn't see Mac Jones being that guy in that top 5. I really didn't. But that's just from what I was seeing.
I understand. I'm just saying the fit of the offense that they run in San Francisco for the offense they run in Alabama. And that's all I'm looking.
That's the interesting take, Prince. Very interesting. Chuck, he says, quarterback is your franchise. You should change to adapt to them. So if you pick a quarterback that high, you build the offense around them. You don't send them in the offense that's already built. And he said, at that point, you need to go with the best quarterback. Mike Franklin also says the 49ers will give up 3 first-rounders for Mac.
They did
to get Mac.
I mean, hey, how many times have we witnessed? Okay, for example, the Philadelphia quarterback that shipped out to Indianapolis. You know what they gave for him? You know what they gave for Carson Wentz? Do you know what they gave for Carson Wentz, man?
Didn't they get
Where's
like a
he at?
fifth or
Let's hit.
fourth rounder or something? They didn't give
No,
him.
they gave multiple picks for Carson Wentz to move up, and they moved up.
Oh,
They
to
gave
get
multiple
Carson
picks.
Wentz. Oh, you talking about
Yes,
Philly? Yeah.
yes.
Philly.
With Carson Wentz, yes. When they first
Okay.
drafted Carson Wentz,
Yeah.
they gave up the house and the barn and the backyard that nobody knows about that's hidden behind the trees. They gave it all up, bro.
And that was the biggest mistake of their life.
Exactly. And where's he at? So it's not common for people to give up what they need. Like, I mean, okay, G, question. What do we give up to get our Super Bowl team? Who do we give up to start our Super Bowl run?
Herschel Walker.
What do we get for him?
Like 3 first-round picks.
And what happened?
Y'all gave up a lot.
A lot.
But y'all won championships too, though.
Minnesota gave up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota gave up a lot.
But
to
I
get him.
say sometimes you got to take chances if you feel that it's gonna work out for you. That's all.
But what did we do with that pick? We picked up the best quarterback in the draft.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
They didn't.
We got lucky.
We didn't go pick up Ryan Leaf. You know.
Oh yeah, he was a bust. Why can't it be Ryan Leaf? And we're supposed to let Ryan Leaf go, man. We shouldn't even be bringing up Ryan Leaf. That's just disrespectful.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I've never heard that take, Mike. Prince, that's an interesting take on that, bro. So I really can't wait to see what happen, man. I think that'll be a huge mistake if San Francisco went over to get Matt Jones.
Yeah, I understand how you feel, but man.
And how many Alabama quarterbacks have been good?
Oh, that's a great question.
Joe Namath. That's it, you know.
But
look, okay, let's say if Prince
they
did make a mistake.
Alabama. He's like Navy or something, wasn't he?
He did. Joe Namath. Nah, Joe Namath did go to Alabama.
Did he?
Talking about the Jets. Yeah, Alabama. Yeah, that's the Alabama quarterback. In the 65, 67, Alabama boy.
Okay.
He just ended up being Broadway too after that, but that boy Alabama bred.
Okay.
But let's go back to let's say if you are correct, if they did do that, do you know what kind of shakeup in that draft this would be? Do you know what it'll mean for the Falcons at number 4? You know what I mean? We'll have a chance to get that boy from BYU.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I know.
I don't know what happened if they were doing that. Yeah,
it's gonna be a
so that's what I'm saying.
You guys are thinking this is gonna be. This is not gonna be the normal draft people expect to be. Like I said, like the tournament. Trust me, it's not. It's gonna be a bunch of shakeups along the way that we're not even gonna expect. Who would ever expect the Patriots to spend that much money on the free agents and everything that's coming? They've never done that. Everything is just totally different now. Everybody has a simple mindset. They want to beat Tom Brady. Period. They want the best chance to beat. They want the best chance to beat Tom Brady.
What was it? They spent a record $83 million.
Yeah. You never heard the Patriots do that, man. Yeah, you never heard do that, man. This is uncommon.
They're desperate. They're desperate. They're desperate.
They want to beat Tom Brady. They want to beat Tom Brady. Period.
But they had the cash at this.
They got to win. They got to come out their side first.
And this is what I'm saying. They had the cash though. They had the cash. They freed up that cash when when Tom Brady was gone. They freed up they had a lot of money to spend. Now that's why when I was reading what I was reading, they were trying to beef up the line for a Mac Jones, who was not a mobile quarterback, to kind of mimic that same quarterback play that Tom Brady did back in the cut. They got 2 offensive linemen. They got another tight end to kind of mimic the play from Rob Gronkowski on the offensive line. They needed to get somebody to some line. So what they're trying to do is put the blueprint together in hopes that this boy here, in hopes that this quarterback they got now from Atlanta can do something. You know what I mean? With that 1 year, $14 million deal, which is, I say another thing, a thief. He stole. He ain't worth 14 million for no one season.
Come on, man. Come on. That's backup money. Come on. James Winston got the same thing. James Winston got the same thing. He did, bro. Come on. Don't hate on Cam like that. Y'all, man, y'all need to give this man a chance, bro. Y'all gonna see it's gonna be. I don't like the Patriots at all. Don't get me wrong. I can't stand them, but I like Cam Newton. But let me tell you something. I think it's gonna be a different season.
We need to focus on stop wearing our funky clothes and play football. He stole 14 million. He stole $14 million.
There you go. There you go. All right,
16 games.
Oh.
All right, yeah. So Chuck said Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback from Alabama. That's still the jury's still out on that right there. We can't call him a good quarterback yet. And Joe Namath was good, but he had more interceptions than touchdowns, Mike Franklin says. So,
wow.
Tua, yeah, and we still trying to figure out if Tua gonna be all right.
Jury's still out on him too. So
yeah.
All right, man. That was great. Let's jump into Princess Dimes, man, while we up here, baby.
Okay, I don't have much. I mean, we kind of discussed everything. You know, we're on kind of a time schedule. We're trying to get everything together. But I'm gonna let Corey jump in on kicking with Corey too. But I just want to just put this highlight out there. Now I know a lot of people don't watch golf, but I started watching golf a long time ago. You know, I have to admit when Tiger came along, I really got interested in that. And it's just Tiger's been gone. I really like the game. I'm hoping to go play with G a couple of times. And oh yeah, by the way, I seen the video G that you put out on that hit you shouldn't use the wedge, but you used the 7-iron. I think you try to drive it down the field and put it right by the hole. You remember that shot, G?
Yeah.
Okay, you should have used the wedge. You should have used the wedge.
The problem was I had walked up to the doggone green. So my dad took the cart. So he had my club on the cart. So I walked up and I was like, man, I got my doggone 7 in my hand or something, whatever I had in my hand.
Yeah, the 7. Yeah, the 7 iron.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to roll it, up there, man. And it rolled up there, but the green was fast. And it rolled off the back.
It rolled all the way on the side. A good shot. I probably couldn't do it any better. But I just want to highlight that I think we should, like I said, just sometimes bring golf in because some of our fans are golf fans. I mean, and I am too. But for the first time in golf history, Tommy Fleetwood and Sergio Garcia hit hole-in-ones in the WGC Championship over the weekend. So that's just a feat that I just, everybody's always into basketball and football, but golf is a common sport. It is you can get good at it. You can make as much money in golf as you can do in any other sport. So I just want to bring highlights that, and also want to say that this has been a trying year for sports, and we're just getting back into it with the vaccinations going on, and we're seeing stuff that we're unheard of, and that we shall appreciate. Because at this time last year, what were we doing? We're sitting back, trapped in our houses, not watching anything. I think we shall appreciate exactly what's going on in sports with women's basketball, men's basketball, the tournaments that's going on, football finished the season, basketball's in the swing, and that this is giving us a platform, sports is giving us a platform to do what we do, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody out there taking the time to get the chance to hear what we have to say. That's Princess Dimes. Corey, kicking it with Corey.
Before we move on to kicking it with Corey, man, fellas, let's try to put a date out there to put our challenge on the table against the LJ3s, the Little John boys. They're ready. It's starting to warm up. I think maybe we can try to do something in April. Maybe.
Is Corey playing with us?
Yes.
Corey, you gonna play with us, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do it.
We need to.
Was I not supposed to play?
I just said no. Calm down.
I was thinking about maybe April 24th.
Okay, let me write this down.
Write that down, or April 24th or 25th for us to all maybe hit the course and play that morning or so.
Is that a Monday?
That's a Sunday.
Oh.
Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
I know, Prince, you work on Monday, right?
Yeah, but I got vacation time, but I still have to get out there early with you because I still have to. You have to show me, but I'm still down.
So,
We'll set it.
So Sunday, Little John's. Y'all let us know, man. What if y'all will be available? Maybe April 24th or the 25th. And then fellas, we can get together maybe April 10th and play a little bit and get some wings because I think Corey owes wings anyway too.
I do.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. So we'll have our stuff to go out there and do some promoting as well on that day. So so yeah, we'll y'all let us know, Rodney, James, Chuck, if that day is good for you all, man. And if we can, we'll set something up to meet up and do something. All right. All right. Kicking it with Corey, man. Next on the program.
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't put together my kicking with Corey session the way I normally do. But the first thing I was thinking about, and this was on Saturday, man. Honestly, I was thinking about, and this is how I'm gonna put this together: famous hands in football, or not even famous hands, just hands in sports. Period. Right? This is how we're trying to put this together. We're gonna put this together on the fly.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So when I do my hands, I want you to tell me what sport doing. All right. So these are, if you a sports and I do my hands, you know what game what game I'm playing. If I do that,
you're jazzercising.
The who?
Football.
All right, like this. Football. If I'm a player, right. If I'm a player, football players kick that way, right?
Okay.
All right. So this is like I said, this is
HOV.
So your game member? Your game member?
All right. Yeah, I know, right? So this is another all right, hands. If you play ball, tell me what game this is. It could be two, but I'm here. My hands are here.
Oh, that's
baseball.
Yeah, that's baseball right there.
Baseball.
Unless you go
all
here.
Right.
If you go here, that's golf. Yeah.
That's golf. Okay, so all right, when I played baseball, all right, my dad, because he said I could swing, same way with golf, I guess he put it here, but all right, baseball, you know what I'm saying? Hands, all about hands, all right? So same time, same token, if I'm open, boom, in my chest, football, all right? So hands and baseball, all right? What's the next one I was coming up with? So with baseball, when I played baseball, guys with their hands, boom. I'm throwing, I don't know if y'all know how to throw a curveball.
That's a splitter.
Yeah, I know how to throw a splitter. Or a slider.
All right.
Slider.
That's all right,
here. Slider.
Curveball.
All
right. All right. So you got some here.
Sinker.
But that was a curve because I'm coming out of it now. Who said sinker? Are you guessing? Prince?
No, I said I was a pitcher. I was a pitcher. I played baseball. I was a pitcher. No,
okay, so
serious.
Okay. All right, so I'm here. Now, if my ball is here, where am I at?
Oh. That's the slider right there, ain't it?
Huh?
Knuckleball. That's a knuckleball.
Where you at? Knuckleball.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, all right, I got the ball here.
Arthritis.
E.T.
Split finger. All right, when they come a split finger fastball.
Split finger.
Okay.
So what does a split finger fastball do? What's the difference between a split finger and a regular fastball?
Your regular fastball is here. Two fingers, you just coming out. This is your strongest two hands. You coming down with it over, but split finger, what you're trying to do is get some air up on the ball. You coming over with it, and it can sink a little bit, but it got a little sinking fast in it. But hands, what I'm saying?
Corey,
yes, sir.
What you know about baseball, man?
That's my first love, Pimpin'. First love. You know what I'm saying?
Really? I'm impressed.
All right.
So
Yeah.
So tell me. So let me ask a question about this knuckleball. I hear people say knuckleball, but what does a knuckleball do?
Go ahead,
No
Corey.
rotation.
None.
No rotation. Yeah.
Flat
So what
line.
you're trying to do is, yeah, you flatline the ball so it'll float more or less, and wherever the wind is going, knuckleball will drop. It'll dance on you, without rotation, without spin on it. No wind is getting up under it. No wind is getting up. All you're doing is throwing the ball. And so when you're sitting there, you're looking at if you're a hitter, you're trying to look at the seams in the ball, hoping that you can get a piece of it. But if it's a windy day, it's unpredictable. So like I said, but when you throw that knuckleball, when you throw the ball here, because you're trying to hold on to it, you put your knuckles on it to keep you from rotating the ball. But they got some guys, all right, Prince, that throw a knuckle curve ball that can throw with their knuckles and hold that ball on the bottom and still come around it, float it down in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, pitching, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead. That was my first base.
I came in with your challenge, me and you, pitching duel, because I could throw the same things you could throw. For sure.
Listen, hey, it's been a while, but you get up under there. Now I ain't gonna lie, English, putting balls in English, sort of like when I bowl. You know what I'm saying? I fold my pinky, I put two here, and my index is out, so I can put a lot of English on the ball, and I throw it down there. I throw 60 feet, coming in, 10 to 7, and I'm striking all day long.
Got me on
Mike Franklin. Yeah, Mike Franklin. Mike Franklin said Phil Necro was one of the best at throwing the knuckleball, which is true.
Yeah.
But he had huge hands. A knuckleball has to have the glove for the catcher is twice as big as your regular glove, because you don't know where that ball is coming. It's dancing. Boom. And then at the maximum amount of speed is like between 40 and 55 coming in like a softball. So that's my little second.
Good take. Boy, way to be diverse, boy. I like that.
So
go ahead.
They say the curve ball. Does the ball really curve in or curve out when you throw it?
Curves and sinks.
Is it just coming from a different way?
No, it curves and sinks, G. When you throw it, you can either outside upper left corner of the plate, or you can curve it to the other side of but it curves and sinks. It all depends how you grip the ball and how you put the flex motion on it to where it's going to go. That's why a lot of people can't hit it. You ever heard people say, you can't hit the curveball, because you never know where it's going to go. You never know what side of the play it's going to hit on. You never know if it's going to drop, stay up, come down. That's one of the deadliest pitches in the game. The curveball is, bro.
What's the pitch that looks like a fastball, but it drops on you at the last minute? So you think it's coming as like a fastball, and it just disappears. What's that ball?
I think you're talking about the sinker.
It could be a slider.
It could be a slider.
Yeah. Now, Mario Rivera had the best sinker. He had a slider and a sinker. That's all he threw for the Yankees.
Yeah.
I mean,
it looked the same.
I know about that.
Pitch looked the same.
Yankees, baby.
Yeah, it
looked the same.
He pull it in the same way. His slider and his sinker were. It's especially his slider. He threw it for almost 20 years. You know what I'm saying? He was the best closer in the business. You knew what you were getting, and he had a 91-mile-per-hour fastball, but his slider was unlike any other. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at the same time, you knew what he was throwing. He had 3 pitches. Off speed. He'd throw the curve every now and then, but he threw the sinker, slider, and the fastball. Because most of the time, he was only coming in the game for 8 to 10 throws. Close the game out so the Yankees could win it. You know what I'm saying? When you got a guy that's coming in as a closer, they're throwing no more than 15 to 20 pitches. But at the same time, you bring them in to solidify the game, to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a pitching guy, man. I love good pitching. I love it when you can't hit, and like I said, that guy just playing with you up there. Now they got these guys in Japan that throw a vector curve. Most of your curveballs come in this way because they want to catch some wind and it's going to come and drop on you. These boys are throwing gyros and vector balls sideways. You know what I'm saying? A vector ball, you throw it and it's turning this way, and it just drops on you. Like you said, yeah, there's a difference in this kind of motion, side motion. But when this dude throwing a vector ball and it's turning this way, because I was doing like, imagine you know how you try to spin something, and it's just doing this here, and then it catch some wind. Boom. It's over. It's over. Yeah. I love good pitching. I love good pitching.
Okay.
I watch baseball all day if I could.
Interesting. My last question to this, because I'm really interested in this, man. My last question to this: when the pitchers are massaging the ball, what are they doing?
Trying to get grip on it. I mean,
trying to get a grip. Trying to get a feel.
Are they trying to soften it up, or what? What?
In my opinion, like all pitchers do the same. You know how when you touch something, you know when the ball is new, you're gonna be throwing this ball all day. So you want to get, you know, sometimes your hands, sometimes you want to scuff it up a little bit just so you can get some grip. Sometimes you want your hands to start feeling the ball, you know, feeling it the way you want, you know. So what they do is, because when they first get a ball, it's brand as new. Excuse me, it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? So some guys, they throw it in the dirt, they'll scuff it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They want to get in that, like I say, you want to get your fingers to be able, because you got to spin it. You got to be able to get some grip to spin that ball the way you want. You want to finesse that ball, or how they say, put enough English on it. Some people grip in the seam, so they don't have to do that. Other guys want to grab on the leather because their fingers, you know, it's going to callous after a while. After you've been throwing so long, your hands and fingers callous. So you got to get that grip the way you want it to throw it. That's the only way you're going to be comfortable. So you get in there, get in that leather a little bit. Some guys want it wet. They spit on it, you know what I'm saying? They put it on their arm, you know, get some sweat on it just so they can get enough English on it to throw your ass out. Woo!
Yeah.
In the red. G in the red.
Yeah. Yeah. Prince said they're cheating. I mean, Mike Franklin said they're cheating. They're putting a substance on the ball to give them an advantage.
I suppose you're right. You're right.
That's how baseball goes. That's how baseball goes.
Yeah. So this is interesting. So welcome to the show, JT. My boy Jeffrey Thomas, man, he said the new baseballs are coated with a special kind of mud. Pitches are finicky and need the grip just right, like you were just saying. But I didn't know they put like it's made with a different kind of mud now.
So the leather doesn't have a slickness to it. Most baseballs are supposed to be dry. You know what I'm saying? But when you get a new baseball, sometimes that you know. The leather, they make the leather somewhere else, but when it's smooth, and some people, like I said, the mud just gives it a grip to it, you know, whatever. Just like you said, it's different advantages to it. Some old baseballs back in the cut used to have an oil core, you know what I'm saying? Now it's rubber core. Like you bust up in a baseball, it's got a whole bunch of rubber bands, and back in the cut, you used to have an oil core in the middle of it. Now it all depends on, you know, what they're making baseballs out of now, but it's all different to make advantage of the game. They change it up every so often, you know, the inside of a baseball. But hey, man, it's like remember during the era when they called it a loaded ball. You know, the balls were much lighter. You know, they had that oil coating in it. The pitchers were better. Nowadays, pitchers are able to do a whole lot more things with the ball than they did 20 years ago. Because now you got better hitters out there, so they gotta even up the game, or shall I say, level the field playing with how you can throw that ball. So they got the rubber coating on the inside of it, you know, and it's a harder core to keep you from, you know, hitting home runs. But like I said, they catch up every time. The evolution, or you know, let's say evolution of the game catches up with each other every other year.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Same way with bowling.
Do they change the balls out every inning, or do they use the same balls?
From what I know, it's 50 balls that's in a rotation of game. You know what I'm saying? So you get a different ball, you know. So they got plenty of balls, you know, in the game. I think it's 50. Okay. So they're the umpire gonna have, I think, 10 in his pocket, you know, just off GP. If he don't like how you throwing it, or if it seems like it's stupid, he'll grab that ball and throw it on the side and give you another one. You know, keep the playing field. But look, I'm gonna tell you something about English. When we bowl, I'm gonna show y'all what I mean when I'm talking about English.
I made that thing hug that line, man. Hug that thing like about to go in the gutter. That bad, but come back.
He gonna shoot our gutter balls. He is.
I'm dang.
Oh my God. But we'll see. We're gonna do some bowling. We'll do some pitching. We're gonna have a great summer. It's gonna be a great summer for KPG. We're gonna have different events. We're gonna bring everybody in. We're gonna do it all.
Hey, that was good stuff about baseball, man. Do they
Yeah.
do they use aluminum bats still?
No,
No,
G. No.
that's
The
college.
pros are
That's only in college.
pro. That's only in college. The pros have to use wooden bat.
Wooden bats.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. And then it's only you can use. You can't use pine. You can only use, I think, cherry and I think it's redwood. That's
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it.
really?
The only two woods you can kind of. They may have another one, but I think the cherry and redwood they were the hardest that you can use to hit. But other than that, anything else is illegal.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, I
For
like
sure.
it, man. Anything?
You
You
Anything
know it's
else with
crazy. Like I got a few other things. Check me out. You
Okay.
know how you were telling me about your glove and you got shoes, for golfing and stuff. Barry Bonds and most baseball players do it now. They have bats, because you can only, I think, what is it? I forget what the ounces and weight of it, but you can have bats designed for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where you want, like I said, the weight of the bat. If you want more, and now you can only go out the spec of making a bat, so much. But you got players that have, like Barry Bonds was good for this. He had cherry wood. And then he had it stained, but it was only for him because you could see him. He was always licking it, you know what I'm saying, licking it in certain places or whatever. But they want the bat to feel comfortable for them. They even got on the grips and all that stuff. Same way with golf. Tiger Woods has his. I think the length of it measured to itself. But baseball, it's some small intricacies. Even gloves, they have gloves that are fitted to certain people's hands. When you got it stitched up or whatever. That's just how they want to play, man. Play ball.
Okay. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I had a glove.
Yeah.
I think I had I had a big old glove, man. I think it might have been a catcher's glove. I was out there
Yeah,
playing first base.
Well,
when I was a kid.
First basemen have a bigger glove than your average guy.
Okay,
though.
so I probably had a right glove then. I thought,
Yeah,
you
you might have one.
have a dad's glove. So,
You did so. Yeah, first basemen normally have bigger gloves.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's what's up, man. Oh yeah, this UCLA game, Alabama game was a good one, y'all. It was a good
Yeah.
one. You got anything else with kicking it with Corey?
I'm good, man. Like I said, that was my thing, man. Them hands, man. Them hands.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Hey, fellas, man, that was a great show, man. I think we got all topics in. We only went for an hour 27. I think that's perfect. Honestly, man, I think that's perfect. I think we didn't lose anybody. I think we actually gained some people watching. So I think it worked out. I think everything we talked about was enough content. I didn't think we left anything out there. We left no meat on the bone. I tell you that much.
Right.
I think everybody got a chance to eat today, man. So I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate you all joining in with us. I appreciate you all commenting. We appreciate it. We need it, man. We feed off of you all's energy. We feed off you all's comments, and we definitely love the back and forth. And so thank you all for chiming in. JT, Chuck Littlejohn, James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, Daryl Dupree. Appreciate you tuning in, cuz. There was one other person. Oh, Derek Matthews, what's up, bro? Appreciate you watching, man. And Brandon Buchanan, dog. We appreciate you. Over on YouTube, Mike Franklin. Thanks, my dog. We appreciate it. UCLA about to pull it off, fellas. Up one. Down one. Alabama is. And the UCLA going to the free throw line. 4.2 seconds on the clock. Hey, we didn't talk enough Cowboys, Mike Franklin. We got to get it in. I got to get more Cowboy stuff in. I'm feeling.
Hey, we can do that.
Yeah, Mike. Too much Cowboy talk. Right.
I feel like I'm leaving them out too much, man. Y'all see, I had to take all my stuff down off my wall, so I put my banner up, baby. Them boys. We got to talk more Cowboys.
There's a hole behind the wall. There's a hole behind the wall.
I need you to do some more studying on the Cowboys, man, so we can talk some more about it. And Chuck.
Look, that's the part why. That's the part why I. No, y'all finish talking. That's the part where I take my break. Talk more ATL. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Mike. More ATL.
Yo, Mike. No more Miami.
Chuck, y'all boys. I see the Washington football team's owner has bought the minority owners out, so he owns the team fully now. So
and the NFL approved too.
So he's really about to tear that team up some more. Like he was already bad at it as an owner. He's about to make it even worse. So
yeah, man,
we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Hey, man, but let me just say this here, man. Say if we own something or together, or say if I own, let's say we own a business and I owned, let's say 60% and y'all own 40, then some kind of way I got an approval to say, listen, I'm putting the check into y'all account, man. I bought you out. NFL approved it. Y'all gone. I own everything at this point. They didn't even get a chance to discuss it. He offered them a buyout, and that's what they got.
Yeah.
As minority owners. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's that. I'm not sure how that works. Like, that's tough.
Right.
That's tough, Oh, they tied it up. Oh,
Alabama did.
Yeah.
Alabama tied it up.
Hey. They tied it up.
Wow. What a play.
Yeah.
What a play. No,
right.
I didn't see that. Chuck said that Mahomes did something for the HBCU. Did y'all see that?
No.
I ain't see it either. We'll talk about that on the next show, man.
Okay.
We'll do some research on that and see what that was. But what a play. UCLA was celebrating too early. What a shot. What a shot. Hey, fellas, hey, crew out there, talking with KBG, not fans, but family. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We'll see you all next week. Remember, if you have not tuned in and liked and followed us on YouTube, please subscribe to it. We're trying to get to 200. We're still at 160. We really want to get to 1,000. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Go to Talking with KPG on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. All right. So y'all can stay in tune with us, man. We thank y'all. We love y'all, man. Hey, we are out. Hey, y'all see the what we put on the bottom of the screen? Can y'all see that?
I saw your banner, man.
You saw the banner?
I saw your banner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
bro.
I saw your banner.
Yes, sir.
Look at that banner. I saw your banner. Got that rolling banner. That's what's up, man. We getting there.
Yes, sir.
That's what's
All right,
up.
bro. Love y'all, baby.
Love y'all, man.
Later.
Go.